Hey guys, it's Heather. Welcome back to Heather Renee's Acrylic Pouring. I appreciate you guys being here with me today. As always, what I'm doing today is redoing this painting you see here. I did not, and I'm not going to upload the video for this because, obviously, because I'm redoing it. But this was a painting that I did as a tribute to my dog that I lost a little over a month ago now. And we're still very much in the grieving process. And so yeah, I wanted to do a painting with all of his colors. And I'll go over each color with you as I go. I did change it up just a little bit. And let's go ahead and get started. Excuse the big mess underneath. I was down here this morning working on something else. So I figured I would do this painting first before I cleaned everything back up again. And so I'm using a black base. And as I did last time, well, you guys didn't see last time. Anyway, this is Amsterdam Lamp Black. There should be plenty because the puddle paints make, you know, it's a lot of paint that ends up on the canvas. And I can always put some around the edges if need be. So, just going to spread it out a tad just to kind of get it somewhat even with how thick it is everywhere. Just kind of want to spread the edges out a little bit. And then I'm going to tilt it just a tad. Just a little to flatten it out a little bit. I'm not going to go all the way off the canvas at this point. Just going to kind of get it close to where it needs to be. And we will start adding the colors. So if you don't know, a lot of you already do know, but if you don't, I lost my dog Rebel, like I said, about a little over a month ago. And he was 11 years old and he died from eye cancer. That came on very sudden and very aggressive. And he had surgery in his eye and everything seemed to be going well. And then we got the call that it wasn't. So, our dogs are a family, our kids, you know, they're more than just dogs to us. And I know a lot of people feel that way. And I know I'm not the only one that has ever gone through this. But I just wanted to share a little bit with you about him while I was doing the painting to make this a true tribute to him. And I'm going to hang this on the wall. I have a shelf that is at the end of my hallway where I have his ashes and mementos of him and his paw print and his hair and things like that. And that's where I'm going to hang this. I'm sorry, this thickened up a bit on me. Apologize for that. So anyway, the reason I was banging my canvas is because I wanted to get some of those air bubbles up to the top. Okay, and this, I'm gonna do a puddle pour and swipe over the top. So that's what we're gonna do for the actual painting. And this is Brulee. This is a TLP pigment. And it's a beautiful color and it will go beautiful with this palette. I'm going to be using all neutrals. Rebel was a beagle, and so his colors were brown, black, white, and tan. So I did make some variations of different colors to, you know, give different dimensions of each color. Sorry. Man, I'm so sorry. I have so much trouble with my words sometimes, guys. It's crazy. It's, because I'm going through the thing women go through later in life. I don't want to get too personal, but yeah, it's affecting my thought process and everything. It's very strange. But anyway, this is champagne gold, and I want to show you my consistency. This is Deco Art champagne gold with a little bit of 24 karat gold in it, and I'm using this color to represent the tan color that he had. It was a little more tan than this, but a little bit brighter, I'd say, but I didn't want that for this. This is very, very similar to the color, so I figured I like the way this color looked with this palette, so that's what we'll do. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, next we're going to use Modern Masters English Brown. Beautiful metallic brown color. Nice and shimmery. I do have quite a few metallics in this painting. Not on purpose, just happened that way. So, but yeah, we had Rebel since he was a teeny tiny baby. We rescued him from people who were abusing him as a little tiny puppy, and he got his name Rebel because he was brought to us by friends to my son's football field, and Rebels was the name of my son's football team. And he was like a little Rebels mascot. He would wear my, the Rebels jerseys, football jerseys, and all that cool stuff. So that's how he got his name. Okay, this color here, thickened up just a tad, sorry. This is antique copper, and this is a Nova color paint. And I also have the Nova color interference pearl gold. That one is the one that Jessica Winterstrom uses a lot. And I had been wanting to try these paints. They come up on my advertisements a whole lot, on my feeds, and they're US based, so I figured I'd give them a try and see how they worked. So again, this is the antique copper. I'm putting these in between because I want to make sure I have a little bit of all the colors in the center. Beautiful color. It's not as bright red as some coppers are. It's kind of toned down a bit, and I really like it. This regular copper wouldn't have been fitting for his colors, so that's the end of that. And then I have some Obsidian Black by Deco Art, and then I have some white, and I have some interference gold. And I know this is black, the background is black, but again, I just wanted some different variations of the colors. And this kind of reminds me of his black that had a little bit of gray inside of it as he aged. And it's crazy because he has had actual cancer, not eye cancer, but cancer. for a couple of years now that was in his prostate and in his stomach, and he was having to take medications and stuff, but he was doing extremely well the past few years. With that cancer, his tumors weren't growing, and this eye cancer come along, and like I said, it was quick. So this is the Nova Color Interference Pearl Gold. Same consistency. And I'm sorry if you feel like this video is a Debbie Downer. It's not my purpose. I loved my dog very much, and he's my family, and he's missed, and I just wanted to do something special for him. So, you know, if you don't want to watch, of course, that's your prerogative. I'm trying to keep it as light as I can while doing this. But anyway, I hope everybody had a good Labor Day weekend. This is Tuesday when I'm filming this, so if this dries well tomorrow, I'll go ahead and upload it. I'm behind on videos, so I'm trying to get caught up. I haven't posted in about a week now, which normally I like to post twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I didn't get to it this time, this past week. All kinds of other stuff going on, but yeah, I'm gonna get to it now. I know today is Tuesday, but like I said, I want to have this out by tomorrow, and hopefully I can get back on track. I really wanted to also say I appreciate all my new subscribers. I appreciate, you know, the people who have been supporting my channel. I'm starting to feel a little more comfortable behind the camera. And I should be by now. I've been doing this, I think, since March. I could be wrong, but I believe March. And yeah, so should be comfortable, but I am shy. I'm a shy person some of the time when it comes to things like this. And so yeah, anyway, moving along, let's get these edges a little bit before I swipe, just so it's wet on these edges here. I'm going to take a little of this black here, which I only want a little bit. It has a little satin enamel in it. That's why I didn't use it in this painting. So hopefully this won't make too much of a difference. Okay. We're going to thin it out with finger anyway. All right. But yeah, so back to my supportive people. I have really begun to dive in the editing process. I've been going back and forth trying to learn different things, and I'll learn one thing and then I leave it at that for a minute. But I have, you know, really decided that I need to know everything I should know about editing if I'm going to do these videos, because I a lot of times try to rush through my videos so that they're not that long and I can just post them and not have to edit them very much. And I can't keep doing it that way because obviously You know, some paintings take a long while. And, you know. So my son's going to be helping me figure it out a little bit more in depth. And, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. It's all new to me. I'm not very techie, but I will be. So I think I'm going to actually swipe with black and white. Because of the certain colors that I used. Oh, this got thick. Oh my God, what am I doing? Thank God I put a drop of water in this, which I didn't want to do. I need Amsterdam, but thank God it was just a drop. Okay. Where are my highlights? Oh, here they are. These are the ones I like using for this size canvas when I'm doing any puddles. These two here, and they are, this one I know is from fluidart.co, but it doesn't have the number on it. This one I got online at Amazon in a collection of them, so I can't really say for sure. I'd have to look it up if necessary, but and guys, those of you who have been watching me for a little while know that I don't really do mixing videos. But if any of you are interested in a mixing video, I can most certainly do one for, you know, different techniques that I do. So if anybody's interested in that, just let me know. I really like to give you guys the good parts of the videos, you know, the process and forming the composition and all that good stuff, but I'm only because I feel like I don't want to bore anyone. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, I'd be happy to do it. Maybe I will just go ahead and do it one of these days anyway, regardless. All right, we got two beautiful white swipes. And I'm really liking the white over this. I might just do a few small black ones. I'm going to do one more white swipe. And I'm just putting a very, very, very thin layer of my cell activator, which is Amsterdam Titanium White and Amsterdam Lamp Black, mixed with Australian Floetrol. So, let's see. I'm going to go the same way. We're going to go here, and I'm just barely skimming the top of the paint. Okay, I want some blocks of color. Per usual, when I do my puddle pours. And I'm going to do a couple small swipes with the black. Let's swipe over here. Okay. Oh, what did I do? That's fine. I think that'll be okay. I didn't go down as far as I should have. I didn't realize it till afterwards, but should be okay. If not, I can always add a swipe to it. All right, let's I really want these interference colors to stand out. Okay. All right, guys. Like I said, I do want some blocks of color, so I think I'm going to leave it. I'm sorry, y'all. I kind of feel like it doesn't look right. One more little one with the black right through here. Very lightly. Okay. Now, let's tilt this out. I got a lot of paint on here. So I'm going to move it slowly. It wants to come down this way to my right. So we're going to move it down this way. The last one I did that I'm pouring over was acting really weird when I was tilting it out. It was acting as if there were different swipe color. I mean, gosh. There were different consistencies to my paints, and there was no like uneven consistencies like that in my paints. So I don't understand why it did that. You know, and some of the lacing held up and some didn't. It really, the whole piece really, you know, tilted, like everything was a different consistency, and some things were thick and some things were thin. So, you know, it didn't dry well. I really, when I did it, I didn't think it was going to dry very well, but I figured I'd try and see what it looked like when it was dry before I painted over. And I'm not liking how much I have to stretch this. I should have added a bit more. But okay, so far so good. It's actually looking really pretty. Before I go down there, I'm going to go back over here slowly. I'm going to walk the canvas down here and get this last corner. Trying to keep an eye on the full composition as I'm doing this. Don't want anything to get wonky. My paints are at a pretty thick consistency. Okay, slowly. Have one more little spot up there. Okay, there we go. Now let's bring it down slowly. I don't know why I keep saying it like that. Oh my God, guys. I'm a mess. I really am. You have no idea. Okay. Some of my cells are starting to get wonky, and I don't like that. I'm really liking the majority of this painting, so I don't want anything to get wonky. I want this big block of white off down there, and I would like to take a little bit off right there. And yeah, I'm really liking this. I wish I had my spinner out, my big spinner, because that middle, I don't want to drip. The middle here, I would really like stretched out, but it's harder now to get that middle without ruining a bunch of stuff. Let's pop the air bubbles. Oh my God, these colors though, they really are absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I'll bring you down for a close-up. Get side there. Okay. And I have some of the cells from the deco art popping through a lot of this painting, which is gorgeous. Everything's mixing together properly. See how this middle, it's just going slowly, very, very slowly at the moment. This one spot right there is staying there and not wanting to move. I don't know why. It's not like there's something there that's blocking it. It's different than that, so I don't know. But I think I have enough paint off of it because I do like it. I like it a whole lot. So, I think I'm gonna leave it. Seeing different things, but I think I'm gonna leave it. All right, guys, give me a sec. I'm gonna bring you down. All right, there's the full view. I'm going to bring you in for the close-up. So right there, that gold block, I'm not too fond of, but I like the way the colors are mixing through there. This is the top and middle. This is the middle part I was talking about. Like that part right there is just staying there, and it's not stretching out. I don't know why. There's nothing there. Here are, like I was saying about some of the deco art paints with the cells coming through. I love that area there. It's got the little tiny lacing right there, and then all this stuff happening. I really like that area coming down to the right. This, I don't mind. I mean, majority, I really like it. So I think I'm going to leave it. If I do anything else to it, you will see it in the dried result. And you'll see that at the very, very end of the video. All right, guys. Thank you very much for watching. And thank you for being here. And also thank you for listening to me talk about my rebel. And enjoying this tribute to him with me. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one.